Notice I said when you are ready to tell your story, you tell your story from a space of truth and honesty, right? And understanding, right? And knowledge of where you are. Hold on, I'm gonna roll that back. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. This is for those that are in the mezzanine and the nosebleed, right? Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't have no qualms about nobody in the mezzanine or in the nosebleed because I have been there. And if I get me another chance to go to another concert, I will be in the mezzanine or in the nosebleed. So I'm not tripping. You feel me? But this is what we have, y'all. People come on here to tell their truth, and then people will tell you that that's not your truth because it shouldn't be told that way. Or if that didn't happen, well, why are you doing that? Or they want to blame you for you saying that something happened to you. You understand what I'm saying? A guy on here, and I don't know if y'all remember this, but maybe a month or two ago said that why would you be proud of being HIV positive? And I said, it's not so much as being proud of being HIV positive, but it's proud that I'm still here. You understand what I'm saying? Because that was a rough time in my life. So I made it through. That's what I'm proud of. So I will tell you that I'm proud 19 years HIV positive, but my HIV positive, it was not my diagnosis. My diagnosis was AIDS. And I want to be clear on that. Somebody said in the comments, well, you are doing this for, remember they said something about you're doing this because, you know, y'all have an agenda. And I'm saying, I don't have an agenda, but you know what my agenda is? Let me be clear. My agenda in telling my story, my agenda in being this advocate, is for me to survive. It's for me to live. It's for me to thrive. That's my agenda. I don't have no agenda against anybody else. I don't come to your platform. I don't come to your house. I don't come knocking on your door telling you how to run your house and how to live your life. I don't do that because that's none of my business. But what is my business is me being understanding, me being okay with the fact that I am still here when so many people told me that I should have been gone. When I even thought myself that I should not be here. When I even prayed for me to not be here. You understand what I'm saying? So when I say I'm proud, right, of my HIV status, because I can stand up and talk about it. I can stand up and be who I am. But that's the reason why I say I stated today and in the next episode, if I go to a third, this is my story from AIDS to HIV to thriving. And good morning. Hey, good morning to you all. Look, y'all, look. Let me tell you something. When I know something. Hold on a second. Let me make sure I got it right because I want to make sure because maybe y'all starting already this morning. I love that. Hey, good morning to you. Good morning. Y'all come on in. And come talk to me this morning. Y'all know what today is. Y'all know how we do, right? Hey, good morning to you, 504 girl. Hey, Roxy, good morning. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Let me make sure I got this here set right because I'm moving in a way this morning. There we go. I think I'm better. Okay, all right. I got you this morning. Yes, indeed. Hey, Roxy, good morning. Roxy said, come through, earrings. You know you got to do what you got to do. Hey, Lucy Lou, good morning. Good morning to you. Thank you so much. I like the earrings, you know, the HIV ribbon, you know what we do up in here. Hey, Willie, good morning. Now, this is what we do. Now, Roxy, I know it may be your first time being on here, I believe, right? So this is what I want you to do, right, Roxy, to join in with us. We say, good morning. morning. We say it like that, but when we type it down into the comments, we put all the O's and R's and INGs in it, okay? So that's what we're going to do. So I want y'all to come on and come with me this morning, and I want y'all to put good morning, but I want y'all to spell it out because it feels so good. It feels so good, doesn't it? Hold on. There it is, right there. Hold on a second, baby. Hold on. That's right, Roxy. R2A, baby. Look, we had our Road to Advocacy Day kickoff party on Saturday, and it was good. And I'm going to talk about it, but yeah, it was good. Hey, good morning to you all. Good morning. Hey, Denise. Good morning. Hey, Lucy Lou. Good morning. I love all those O's and R's and INGs. Hey, DJ Tony Powell. DJ Tony Powell. Hey, good morning. Good morning. That's what I'm talking about, Roxy. You better be in with us at Titan in the morning. Come on. Good morning. Y'all, I'm going to just say it 10 more times. Good morning. It just sounds good, don't it? It just sounds good. I mean, it sounds good, right? Hey, good morning over there, Podbean. Y'all know I'm going to do what I normally do. Let me go ahead on and put some things in, all right? So let me start off. Let me get it right. Welcome, y'all. Y'all know every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time is Titan in the morning. That's what we do. Hey, Miss Gwen, good morning. I'm loving it. Y'all come on in with the good mornings, showing me all those O's and R's and INGs. All right, y'all. So let me go ahead on and get into it because somebody said I didn't do it last time, but I got to get it this time. All right. So TikTok. Y'all tippity tap, tap, tap the middle of that screen. Let me know that y'all are in. Show me some love. I got a goal of 100 donuts. If y'all can get me on in there. Hey, Zilna, good morning. If y'all can do that for me. But keep on tapping the middle of that screen. Let me know that y'all are in. Now, TikTok. Over at the TikTok shop, you can get you a nice old Titan in the morning mug. You can get you a nice old Titan in the morning. Hold on. Let me make sure I do it right. A nice old Titan in the morning t-shirt. You can get you that. You can get you some socks. You can get you a candle. Look, baby, I'm doing it all today. You can get you a nice old socks and candles and everything over there. And not just at the TikTok shop. YouTube, Facebook, Insta, X, Podbean. I put the link into the comments. Go ahead on and click the link and go on over and get you a nice old Titan in the morning mug so you can sip with me in the morning, right? Or get you a nice little candle so you can smell good when you're just sitting and chilling and doing what you're doing. But go on over and do that. TikTok shop. All you got to do is click the link right there, the shop right there. YouTube, Facebook, Insta, Podbean, X. All you got to do is click the link. Go on over and grab you a little something. Show me a little love offering if that's what you want to do, right? And then be in the now with us this morning, okay? So y'all look. I'm feeling good from my head to my shoes. Look, I want to tell y'all that, you know how you ever just sat back and you just thought to yourself, no matter what's going on right now in the moment, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm alive. I'm here. I can be before you all this morning. I'm blessed, right? And so this morning I woke up and I wasn't feeling like 100, you know, and I may not be feeling 100 right now, but I was like, oh, I'm moving a little slow. I'm a little sluggish. But then I thought about it, right? No matter where I'm at right now today, y'all hold on. Y'all touch and agree with me. Y'all touch and agree with me. No matter where you are right now today, no matter where you are right now today, you are blessed and you deserve to be here. You are worthy of life and love and all of those things, right? Y'all with me? Y'all with me this morning? So no matter where you are right now, no matter what you're doing right now, I want you to take a moment and touch and agree, right? That you are blessed. You woke up this morning, and although life may not be the best, although life may not be what you think it should be, right? You are here, you are blessed, and you are worthy. All right? Shock like, ooh, I should have bought a Honda and a Testarossa. I'm telling y'all, y'all got to come on with it. You know what I mean? Because the reality of it is you start your day, right? That's how you start your day. Then you can finish your day the same way because you're in control. All right, y'all, hold on. Mm. Yes. Okay, so somebody asked the question, do I get anything from my TikTok shop? Yes. When you go and you purchase my merch, I get a little love offering. So so go ahead on and do what you do. If you do it, I feel that. Zilna said, yes, I feel you there. I feel you there. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Indeed. Come through. Thank you for the claps, DJ Tony Power. Indeed. Hey, Tony. Hey, Tony from Texas. My old friend from OMG. Hey, Tony. Yes, indeed. Look, all are welcome. All are welcome. Hey, Wilhelmina. Good morning over there on Podbean. Good morning, Wilhelmina. Good morning. Okay, y'all, look. So today I'm talking about I was invited to the wrong table. Look, I ain't got time to play with y'all today because we're going to talk about it. I want y'all to grab y'all cups. Go on and grab y'all cups. And we're going to sip. And we're probably going to sip a couple of times this morning, right? Because I need to talk to y'all about this. Because this right here is like, oh, no. Came me like over here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you so much. Let me see what we got right here. Hold on. Okay, look. All right, that 504 girl, come on. You better be what's the word? How can I? You better be multi-platformed. Okay, you better be multi-platform. I love it. I love it. All right, y'all. So I'm trying to get to all the comments. I see them coming in, and I thank y'all for them. Right? Okay. Yes. Well, thank you. So you love my energy. Yeah, I be trying to have some energy. I be trying to have some energy. Okay. So y'all, I was invited to the wrong table. So I want to put this on. Okay. Let's go ahead on and sip, y'all. So y'all, I want to say this because a lot of times people, you know what, I'm not even going to say it. We just going to sip. We're going to take the topic and we're going to put it into the cup this morning. And the topic is, I was invited to the wrong table. So we're going to pop this into the cup this morning, okay? Into the mug, and we're going to take a sip out of it. Y'all with me? Y'all ready? Oh, come on. Come on. I can hold on for a second or two or three or two or two. Okay, you got yours? You got yours? It doesn't matter what's in your cup. This morning, I got a little bit of an energy drink in my cup because I needed a little pick-me-up. I got some stuff I got to do this morning, and I got to be on it. So this morning, I got up a little sluggish, but I'm on this energy drink. Y'all with me? Okay. All right, y'all. So we're going to sprinkle it into the cup. Let's go ahead. I see you say you got your cup. You got your cup. Okay, you got yours. All right. All right. All right. Now, look, y'all, I want to say this because I'm looking at you all and I'm pointing places, but I'm across a couple of platforms. So don't think that when I'm talking to someone, yeah, I'm still here with you. I'm just calling out, individuals on the other platforms. Okay, all right, y'all. Good morning. All right, y'all, let's go ahead. We sprinkle it into the cup and let's sip, right? We sipping. I was invited to the wrong table. Yes, come on. Now there it is. Now some of you are sitting there saying, Titan say, Now that sounds like, it looks like, it may even feel like a slurp, but that is definitely a sip. That's how we sip here at Titan in the morning. We take a sip, right? Because everything is big in Texas. You with me? Everything, unless you've been to Alaska. So that's how we sip here at Titan in the morning. So we're not missing, we're not playing no games. You're going to come in here, you're going to sip. That's how we're going to sip. And we're going to sip like that a couple of more times, 4, 5, 7 times before the end of this broadcast. Okay? Pumpkin says, good morning. This is Stefan. Hey, Stefan. He said, had to make a new account. So good to see everyone. We still big sipping. Yes, indeed, Pumpkin. We still big sipping. Sipping. So this is what I want to tell y'all. This is how we sip. Okay? Lucy Lou said, however many sips as necessary. Look, Lucy Lou, I'm telling you, because I'm filling this back up. I done already sipped it down. Now I'm hoping I last through this broadcast with my sipping. But you got it. You got it. Lucy Lou said, how many ever necessary? Yes, good morning to you. Welcome in. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, so here's the thing, right? If it's your first time in, thank you so much. Come on in, say a little something to me. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Party on down to the Titan beat. Just kick it. Just kick it. Just kick it. Okay, all right. We're going to say good morning around here. All welcome. This is an inclusive space. Well, what do we say, everybody that's on Titan in the morning? Do what you do, but watch my shoes, right? That means you can come in here, you can express yourself, you can do all the things that you want to do, right? But there's no need for us to be ugly and nasty and trying to tear somebody down in a negative way. We're going to speak truth, we're going to speak truth. But what we're not going to do is allow you to step all over our shoes. We just bought these brand new white kicks, and you're not going to come in here and scuff them up. That's what that means. Y'all with me this morning? Okay? Because look, I'm not saying that you can't come in here and have a moment. I'm saying come in here and have your moment, right? But I'm saying we don't play that game. We don't play that back and forth. Exactly. Okay, exactly. All right, y'all. So I was invited to the wrong table. So let me say this morning, right now, in this current climate that we're in, and y'all, I'm going to speak on this because a lot of times here, especially in the last 2 months, people have been saying, well, Titan, that doesn't make any sense. Why would we do this? This current climate, this current administration, blah, 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 right? This is what I want to say to you all this morning. I know that these, how can I say this? Okay, so right now, I'm going to explain it like this, right? I'm worried and I'm cautious about the state of the world, the things that are happening right now, the things that we're going through. My picture that's up on the platforms for me streaming this morning is a picture of me with all of these words across my face, right? And a lot of them are hateful words and, words that I can't necessarily say through this because they'll try to demonetize me, right? So anyways, but the reason that I posted that, or I have that as my picture or my thumbnail, is because I have been really looking into what does this look like going forward? How do I continue to be the advocate? How do I continue to be somebody, right? In order to advocate for myself, but also for those that can't advocate for themselves, right? Now, I can't step in and take your place in something because your journey is your journey. But I believe that I was put on this earth to do what I'm doing, to advocate the way that I advocate, to be the unconventional advocate, right? And so when I do these things, right, I'm always trying to make sure that voices are heard, right? That you're being seen, and that a big thing that you're being understood, right? And a lot of that has to do with me, my diagnosis, my childhood, growing up the way that I grew up, right? And today I'm talking about I was invited to the wrong table, right? So you know how you fight for things that you believe in, and you believe that there is a goal, there is a point, there's a peak, there's a place that you have to get to in order for you to fight, right? I believe that you have to be at said tables in order to make change at, in the world and what you're doing. Y'all stay with me. So I'm out here advocating. I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And I run across somebody that I've seen in the advocacy field. And I was like, oh, well, maybe maybe I can do something with you, and we can try a little something and do this and do that. And they was like, yeah, come on through. I do this and I do that, and it would be good for you to be there. And so basically it was like, Titan, you got to prove yourself first, right? And y'all, I have no problem with that because you don't know me from a can of paint. So me rolling in, you feel me, and just going hard, right? Man, I don't know about that. Okay. So they invited me to come and hang out with them and see what it was all about. And the reason that I'm saying this, I'm giving y'all this story time, giving y'all this story, is because somebody asked me, how do I do this work? How do I get into this work? And I told them that a lot of times you have to pay your dues, and paying your dues mean that you either have to volunteer, you got to show up. Sometimes it's going to be unpaid. Sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, you have to be able to do the things you need to do in order to get to where you need to be. However, sometimes we will do things, or we will go places or go to certain spaces, tables, right? And we will sit down and we will think that we are making change and that we're doing things. And we literally are sitting at the wrong table. Y'all with me this morning? We didn't know we were at the wrong table, but here's my story. Y'all hold on a second. Hey, Pumpkin said, I would encourage you to be cautious in the world we live in today, but never hide your shine. Indeed, Pumpkin, indeed. I live in the South as a gay man, and it's tough out here, but I'm not going to hide. Sorry, not sorry. And indeed, and the same thing here, the same thing here. I believe that you have the right to show up as who you are, be who you are, love who you are, and present as you are. And so I don't think that that's going to change, but I do think a lot of things that is happening right now is causing us to have to pull back and not be so hyper vigilant about things, or not be so, you know what I mean? Because a lot of times, you know, we don't really know what's happening until it trickles down. And when it trickles down, then we're sitting here saying, wait, what? Okay. Essie Nini, East Nini. Well, how do you say your name? I'm sorry, because I'm probably chopping it up. But showing up, that part, right? That part, you got to show up. Okay. Pumpkin said, honey, when you are at the wrong table, grab that check and dip out. Leave them shook. Look, I got the story. Just hold on. Just hold on for a second. I'm going to tell it to you. I'm going to tell it to you because, Pumpkin, you on the roll, okay? Oh, no. I got you. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay, well, come on, because I'm about to start the story. All right, so let me do it one more time. Yes, this is my cup here. This is my mug, my Titan in the Morning mug. You can go on, I put it into the comments. You can go on and click down in the comments and go on over to the shop and get you one. TikTok, you can click on the TikTok shop right there and go ahead and get you a Titan in the Morning mug. But I also have Titan in the Morning t-shirts, socks, tote bags, candles. I have quite a few things over there. So go on over and grab you something. And TikTok, if you would, I got a goal of 100. Hey, Ricarious. Hey, I got a goal of 100 donuts. If y'all can give me a couple of donuts, but continue to keep tapping the middle of that screen. YouTube, Facebook, Insta, X, Podbean. Y'all show me some thumbs up. Show me some hearts. Show me some love. And yes, I am Titan Capri on all social media. Now, I do have the Titan Capri experience, but if you type in Titan Capri, I am sure you can find me right off the bat. Y'all with me? Okay. Every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, I'm right here at Titan in the Morning. Y'all come on in. Y'all invite a friend. Y'all like, y'all follow, y'all share, y'all subscribe. All right, y'all. I done got the business out the way. Okay. Now, so I get into this. Yes. Back to the story. Okay. Hold on. I'm coming. Back to the story. So I got quite a few new people in today, and I just wanted to address them and say thank you for showing up. Thank you for coming in, and I appreciate you. Hey, Brick House. Good morning. Good morning to you. Hey, good morning. Good morning. All right, y'all. This is what we doing, right? So the topic this morning is I was invited to the wrong table. So here I am, picture it. Houston, right? 2018, 19, right? I'm in this space to where I left corporate, and I'm trying to be more about my community. I'm trying to be open and honest. And so in 2019, I decided to tell the world, well, my world, right? Because sometimes your world is not as big as the actual world. Your world can be your community, your society, right where you're at, your family. So, anyways, I decided to tell my world about me being a Black gay man who is HIV positive, right? And so I have been waiting and waiting and waiting. So my birthday on 2019, I decided to go live, right? I decided to go live and tell the world about that because I'm headed into this advocacy space, and I really wanted to be 100% in this advocacy space. Y'all with me? Because I had a bad journey. Well, my journey wasn't all bad, but some things had happened to me along my journey, and I didn't want them to happen to other individuals. So I kept running into people and meeting people, and I kept saying, "Okay, so Titan, what can you do to I don't know, cushion this, protect them? Like, what can you do?" But the first thing I had to do, right? I said, Titan said, I got to be real with myself about who I am and what I am and how I show up. Because before 2019, I never truly said out loud to anybody, right? Except for those that were close to me, that I was a Black gay man who was HIV positive, right? A lot of people didn't know my journey. A lot of people didn't know my story and things like that. So I wanted to tell them my story. So I did a piece. I went live, and it was called Black, Gay, and Positive, right? And a lot of people thought that me saying positive was me being upbeat and happy and things like that. When I told the world, they were like, "Oh my God." Like, I didn't know, I had no idea why you didn't tell me, all of these things, right? And so that was the beginning of my advocacy role. That was the beginning of me being part of community. That was the beginning of me letting the world know who I was and what I was and what I represented, right? Okay. So I start in this, right? I start out slow. I do a couple of volunteer things. I do a couple of cohorts. Um, I do some things trying to get my feet wet, trying to understand, right? I go to some testing events. I go to some other events. I go to like a town hall meeting. I do all of these things. And so I run into this individual, right? And so this individual, I've seen them before. I know the work that they do. And I'm like, oh, I want to be a part of that. Like, that's where I want to be, right? And y'all, I'm telling this story because this individual just came up like just recently. And they were saying, "Oh, well, you out here doing this and doing that, bada, bada, bada." So it made me think back to this. All right. I digress. So I meet this person, and this person says to me, "Well, yeah, this is what we do. This is how we do it. And it looks so good in my eyes. It looks so good. It looks glamorous because I'm out here fighting for my community. I'm fighting for my right. You know what I mean? I'm fighting for my right to party." And then I'm just kidding. But I'm fighting for my right to advocate and to do all the things that I do. So I start down this road. I start showing up, being present, being in the moment, trying to grasp my footing, trying to understand the language, trying to understand how people move. I'm doing all of this. And I'm one of those individuals, y'all, and we talked about this before on Titan in the Morning. I'm one of those individuals, you put it in front of me, I'm going to do it. Now, I may not do it the exact way that you did it, but I'm going to do it my way, and I'm going to make it happen. So anyways, I'm going to fast forward a little bit. So things started to change for me because I believe, and I still believe till this day, that we are good morning. You said, was it us? Oh, 504? Girl. No, oh no. What do you mean, was it us? No, no, no. I think about what you were saying. Oh no, 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 no. So I I had to really like think about what I was doing because I thought I was just going through the motions. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, 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 it wasn't. It wasn't. As a matter of fact, I didn't know anything about PWN until like 2022 or 3, I think. Somewhere around that 2021, 22. When I joined the Ryan White Planning Council, that's when I learned about PWN because Tana was my what was she? She was my mentor coming into the Ryan White Planning Council. But anyways, so Pumpkin said, sometimes it's the best to create your own table. As a Libra, we're going to bring them scales, okay, to all the tables. Indeed, Pumpkin, indeed. And I got you on that. Hold on a second. So I'm finding my footing. I'm finding my things. And I'm saying to myself, like, something's missing, right? Something's missing because I don't feel fulfilled when I'm doing these things because I felt like the human aspect was taken away, right? I'm human, right? I like things happen to you. And sometimes you have to really go through like, what is it that's happening and why is it happening and stuff like that. And so I didn't truly understand. So we went to an event, and at this event, and it still bothers me because I don't know how many people were witnessing what was happening. But anyways, we went to this event. And it was a nice crowd. I want to say it had to be like 100 people, maybe more. 2 individuals that were on the panel got into a back and forth because they felt that they were not being heard, right? They felt that they were not being seen. At one point, the other individual cut off the one person and they couldn't finish their topic, their thought process, and they were like going back and forth. And I was sitting here saying, like, I was so honored to be here and to be in this moment. And what is happening right now? Like, what is going on, right? What is happening? And so they were going and going and going. And so the person that I came with, the individual I'm talking about, said, that's what happens all the time. Like they always arguing back and forth, but you know what? I'm not even worried about it. I'm just going to let them be. And I was saying to myself, like, well, I don't know if we should work. Well, then what do we do? Like, what was said beforehand? Like, you invited these individuals to this space, which is supposed to be a safe space, a brave space. You invited them, but they're doing all of this. And so if I'm somebody new coming in, right, I don't want to come back here because it's chaos and destruction. And y'all know how I do not like chaos and destruction, right? But it was that. So anyways, that ended, right? That ended. And then we were talking. So they said, well, why don't you come over? I think you would be great, being a part of this. You know what I'm saying? I think you would be great being in this and doing this, right? And I said, oh, okay, cool. So I go over and I'm like, oh, I'm stoked. I'm about to go over here. This organization is killing it in the community. I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And I go to a meeting, right? I go to a meeting and I'm sitting sort of in the back. And as I'm sitting in this meeting, well, let me back up. Before I got to the meeting, it was chaos. The instructions, what was going on, who was doing what, nobody was on time. It was all of these things. And I was just sitting there saying, okay, I was sitting there like this. I was like, okay, nobody is here. Okay, that's what happened. Okay, right? But everybody has their bumps and bruises. Everybody has their, speed bump. So I'm not tripping. Everybody can have an off day. So I'm going to chalk it up. It's an off day, right? So I go in. I tell them that I'm here because such and such invited me. I'm not using any names. Well, let's do this. I like the name Carol. So I'm going to say Carol invited me, right? So I say, hey, I'm here. I'm Titan Capri. Carol invited me like that. Somebody to the side says, why are they inviting people to these meetings? They always inviting people to these meetings and stuff like that. And so I didn't say anything, but in my mind, I was like, I just told y'all that I was invited to the meeting by Carol, and that's what you have to say? Like, you know what I mean? Okay. All right, y'all. Note taken. Note taken. Hold on. I dropped my paper. Okay. Note taken. I wrote it on down. Okay. Hey, Cookie. Cookie talking about I left the wrong table a few months ago. You know what, Cookie? Mm-hmm. Thank you so much, Keisha, for the gifts. Hey, y'all. Thank y'all so much for the likes and the follows and the hearts and all of what y'all doing. All right. So, anyways, I'm there. And so I'm coming in because I'm like, oh, this is about to be good. I'm about to start this advocacy stuff. I'm about to get in it because this group right here is doing the business and I see them out in the community and I love it, right? So I was sitting there and I was just like, so the meeting started at 3, or no, it was 2 o'clock. And so I'm sitting there, 2:05, 2:15, 2:30, 2:45, and I'm sitting there like, hey, excuse me, am I at the right meeting? Was the meeting canceled? Did something happen? Oh, we're just having some issues. And you can just, either you can stay here and then wait till we start, or you can leave. I can leave. I said, okay, not a problem. Okay, Titan. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. I'm here for the greater good. I'm here for my community. I'm here to do the things that I need to do, right? So I'm on a different level, y'all. Y'all know I'm not about that because you're not gonna mess up my flow. I was put here for a reason, and because I'm here, I'm gonna stay here and do what I do. So you're not gonna mess up my flow. However, you're not gonna talk out the side of your neck to me all crazy. But let me just make sure. Let me scope the room. Let me see where the exit at in case I gotta stomp something and rearrange some furniture. You feel me? Hold on. So, anyways, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Wait a minute, because that just tickled me. Yeah. I had to take a sip because, baby, if I tell you, every fiber of my being was like, all you got to do is just flip the table. I don't care if you was invited. I just want to start tearing stuff off the wall. Just started tearing stuff down. You can leave. Woo, okay. Oh, yeah, that's funny to me. Okay, Cookie time, but oop, not you can leave. I know. I was like, I had clutched my non-existent pearls. I said, oh, wait a minute. But I'm here for the greater good. So y'all know me. Y'all know me. Okay. The way the door would have hit me on the way out. Okay, Cookie, look. But I was here for the greater good, and that's what I was doing. But it did crack me up because I was having a whole conversation in my head. I was talking to my spirit. My spirit was like, Titan, shut it up. And I was like, nah, spirit, like I put a shenane. I said, now I could just body slam, and that's what I was thinking. Yeah, that tickled me something funny. Hold on. All right, so back to it. So we had 2:45 and the meeting still hadn't started. So I said in my mind, okay, let me go ahead and get up and then I'm gonna leave. Right? I'm gonna leave because baby, this is a little much. Brickhouse says, oh wow. I don't think I would have made it to 1. Let me count in Spanish and see if that helps. Okay. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, yeah, you gonna have to try it that way, Brick House. You gonna have to try it that way. Okay, Cookie talk about I would have windmilled. Oh, look, Cookie. I am a new and improved individual. You feel me? So, yeah, y'all got me laughing this morning. I gotta tell this story. Hold on, Cookie told me, LOL. Look, y'all stop playing with me. Rearrange some furniture. Okay, that part. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Y'all, I, in that moment, I was like, "Ooh, that's the old Titan. Titan, don't you do that? Don't you do that? That's the old Titan. The old Titan would have caused wreckage, chaos, and destruction, and then ask questions later, right? That would have been it." Zilna said, "Thank God for the new and improved." Okay, Zilna. Okay. Hey, Lisa King. Good morning. She said, "Good morning, kings and queens. Good morning." Keisha, don't be laughing at me because you know you be doing the same thing. Zilna said, "You cracking me up." Pumpkin says, "Checking the spread first." Is that food spoiled? Okay, bye. Look, I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? Keisha Tom, I took you back high. Okay, Keisha, it took me back. Baby, y'all laughing at me, but I am serious up in here. Okay. Uh, hold on. Cookie said I would have kicked all that ish over, but God's still working on me and working on me. Because in that moment, but when I tell you it was a spiritual battle going on in my head, it was do it. Don't you do it. Do it. Don't you do it. Do it. All you got to do is plant your feet tight and just start flipping. And just start flipping. And my spirit said, Titan. I said, Titan, you calm down. You're here for the greater good. So I said, okay. I sat back down. And then Cookie talking about I'm giggling out loud. Cookie, I am totally laughing, y'all. I'm laughing. I was invited to the wrong table. I got to remind y'all of what it was. Hold on. Remind myself. I was invited to the wrong table. So anyway, I'm sitting there and I said, okay, not a problem. So I sat back down. I pulled out my journal, and I started writing. 3:00 comes. The meeting is about to start, but the meeting still doesn't start until 3:10. Soon as the meeting starts, I wasn't at the last meeting. They bring up something from the last meeting, and then the room erupts, goes in. Now it's about 12 of us in here, right? About 12 of us in here. I'm looking at the person that's sitting on the side of me because obviously we're new to this because we're in the back and we're looking like, and I said, note to self, you're not doing this again. So anyways, they go and they're talking about an event that's coming up and they're talking about the community. And I was sitting here saying to myself, like, this is what I came here for. So I'm at the table. So I get a chance to be at the table. This is going to be good. I got my journal out. I'm ready to write down some things of 1, 2, 3s. You know, I'm ready to see how I'm in power. I'm in position and I'm on purpose and I'm doing all this. And y'all, none of that happened. It was a bickering back and forth. It was the backbiting, the backstabbing. It was all of these things. And I was saying, what the? I was invited to the wrong table. So I'm saying this like this, y'all. Hold on. That ain't even the cherry on top of the sundae. I'm sitting here. I'm new to all of this. And they are going in. Now, mind you, the meeting didn't start an hour and 10 minutes later. And the first thing they do is they go in on each other. And obviously, there is a power struggle happening because they are going in on each other. Now, y'all know I like a little guilty pleasure. I like some reality TV, just like the next person. But I thought we were here for the community. I thought we were here for advocacy. I thought we were here, right, to do away with the stigma and the trauma. That's what I thought we was here for. And I'm sitting here and I'm saying, oh no, I was invited to the wrong table. Then I start looking around the room And these people are in key positions in my community. I was invited to the wrong table. These people are sitting here fighting. This meeting didn't start till late, right? It started late. And then this is what we're doing. And I said in that moment, not on my watch. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is going on. I don't know what this is. And y'all know I use other language. I don't know what the heck this is, but this is not Titan. In my mind said, once you get up from here, you make a conscious decision to never come back to this table again, because it's chaos and destruction. And I know that they thought they meant well, but for somebody who was seeing this for the first time, somebody who was coming to you for the first time, this is what I get. But y'all, the day ain't over with though. So I'm still sitting here because I'm saying, okay, Lord, okay, I gotta be able to, like, what do I do? What do I do? I stayed for just a little while longer. Somebody in here got to be able to fight. Somebody got to be able to fight for my community. Got to. So I stayed. Realizing I was invited to the wrong table. Ooh. So they kept going on. Then finally, they stopped. Finally, they stopped. And then they were talking about something because a member of the community passed. This has nothing to do with R2A, y'all. Okay, because the similarities are similar, but this is not. But anyways, a community member had passed. And this was a huge community member, someone who was, I really want to say, I think it was, I can't remember the name right now. But anyways, so Carol says, well, I want to introduce some people that are interested in doing this and being here and doing that, you know, being a part of the community and fighting and all of that stuff. Hey, the king said, good morning, Positive King. Good morning. Hey, good morning to you. Titan didn't get the appetizers and all hell breaking loose. Okay, that part. Good morning, Italian Beauty. Good morning. Zilna said they accomplished absolutely nothing by bickering. Indeed, absolutely nothing. Pumpkin, I'm with you. Meal to please. Okay, look, Pumpkin said crazy how we as a community can forget the reason we at the table in the first place. And that part. Pumpkin said, give me a doggy bag. Okay, I'm fixing to get this meal and to go. Okay, that part. As Kate sees it, hey, good morning, Kate. Good morning. Brickhouse said, you were invited for a reason, though, and oftentimes we want to be a part of stuff when we are choosing to do a thing, but better. Now you know what not to do when it's your turn to start and create your own. Hold on, Brickhouse, because you already know you own it. We didn't been a part of a, yeah. I ain't gonna go back down that road, Brickhouse, but you know what I'm talking about. Okay. So look. So hold on. Brickhouse said Cookie Monster saying kick it all over. Okay. Look, let me tell you. Essie says the hardest part of organizing is dealing with trauma and triggers of your own community. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Pumpkin say, okay, Brickhouse. Okay, 100. Okay. So here's the thing. So to be open and honest, Brickhouse is correct. As I was sitting there, I realized that I was invited to the wrong table. I was invited to a table for me to see what the table looks like, for me to see the components of the table, for me to see, oh, y'all stay with me because baby, we about to get into it. For me to see the sturdiness of the table, for me to see how much weight that table can handle, for me to see what a dysfunctional table looks like. That's why I was invited. So Brickhouse, you on it. You right on it right there. I realized in that moment, the reason I didn't leave is because I needed to see what this dysfunctional table looked like. I needed to see what I needed to do. Because remember what I said? I said something is missing. Something's not right. And y'all, I believe, and y'all know me and my advocacy, I believe that it's the human aspect. So y'all, I say this all the time. I'm the H in HIV. I'm human. Like we look at things as numbers. We look at things as this over here. You hurt my feelings and this and that. And I was saying, y'all, I was diagnosed in such a way that, and this is how I catapulted into advocacy. But I was diagnosed in a way that I wasn't seen, I wasn't heard. You couldn't feel me, you couldn't understand me. And when I was diagnosed, the doctor said to me, right, that you have AIDS, and walked out of the room. And y'all, that is part of my journey, that's part of my story, right? But that was traumatic for me because this was my first time, dealing with this diagnosis, what do I do next? Do I take medicine? Do I do this? I don't know what's going on, but I didn't understand the context of me being a Black body and somebody of a Caucasian male telling me this. And I'm being real with y'all. I'm being real because this is my story and you all don't have to believe it or feel it, but this is my story. Telling me that. I didn't understand the stigma. I didn't understand the trauma that was associated with that. You with me? But here I am thinking that I'm going to my community and my community has my best interest at heart. When you realize that your community, they're humans as well. They have trauma, they have stigma, they have all of these things that are going on in their life. And we are out here trying to advocate for our community, but we are not advocating for ourselves. So 2 things I got out of that. I was invited to the wrong table. 2 things I got from that. Number 1, I have to make sure that I protect my peace at all costs. I'm not going places. I'm not taking an invitation or an invite to somewhere where it's like that, chaotic and destruction happening. They bickering back and forth and going on. I didn't get anything from that was what I thought it would be, right? But I got everything I needed to understand that I was invited to the wrong table, right? First thing, that right there, we were not centered at that table. My Black, gay, HIV positive life was not centered at that table. I want to say this for all of you who are trying to advocate, go out there and be an advocate. You do the work yourself. You work on your table, right? You work on your table and center who you are. And I want to err against you starting something and you're not prepared for it. We want to learn as we go along, but sometimes when you go to a table, when you're invited to a table and you go to sit down, there should be things already in place. And y'all know me, those that work with me, those that do that, I tell you all the time, slow down. We're not going to do all that. We're not going to do all that. We're going to we're going to cut off the fat, but sometimes the fat is good because, it's been sitting in that gravy, like on some oxtails. But anyways, y'all, I'm back. Ooh, I went away for a second. But this is what I'm saying. A lot of times what we do is we say we're about community. We're advocating. We're doing all of this. And then we sit in a meeting for 2.5, a meeting that didn't start for another hour and a half almost, right? Hour and 15 minutes. Didn't start for another hour and a half. And then we bickering back and forth and all over. What are we doing for the community? So y'all, in that moment, the first thing that I learned that was not for me. But I needed to see it. My spirit said, you need to go here and see this. I was invited to the wrong table, right? So just imagine my rose-colored glasses just cracking all over the place because I'm thinking, oh, that's it. And then that happened. And I kept saying to myself saying, why was I shown this? Why did I come? I needed to see it. to understand it. I'm gonna get to what Brickhouse said earlier. I needed to see it. I needed to understand it, right? That's number one. Number two, what I realized is I don't care how big or how small my table is, I'm bringing my own table. You invite me to the table, you better make room because I'm going to come in with my table and put it down. That's what I'm going to do. I don't need to be invited to the table anymore. I built my own table with understanding. I built my own table, right? Stigma free. I built my own table with eradicating trauma. That's what I did. I built my own table. So y'all might hear me outside trying to come into the meeting, and my table won't fit through the door because I'm at that bang, 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 because I'm bringing my own table. So I want to say to you all this morning, when you out here doing what you're doing, you may be invited to the wrong table, but don't look at it as that it is a failure. Don't look at it as if it's something that you cannot do or you shouldn't have been there. Take it as a learned lesson. Understand what's in front of you, because what it did was it set me on a path, right? So that I advocate for my community. But I'm going to always make sure that I curate a space and a place for you to be who you are, for you to show up. I'm going to represent who I am. I'm going to stand up and be accounted for. That's me. So every time I bring my Titan Capri experience, is me bringing the table. I'm not coming to sit down at the table that's already there. When I walk through the door, y'all, and this is not a brag nor a boast, but if it must be one, then it must be one. When I walk through the door, I have my table on my back. I have my table on my back. And when I get to where I'm at, I will swing that table around, poof, and put it down. You already know when I come through the door who I am and what I represent. You already know I'm not going to play with you like that. You already know because they're still working on me. You already know I'm not flipping furniture and rearranging furniture no more like that, because I understand where I'm at. I was invited to the wrong table for the right reasons. I was invited to the wrong table so that I could advocate for the right reasons. I was invited to the wrong table so I could see what a real good table looks like. But I was invited to the wrong table because I had to understand that I had to build my own table. Color, how many legs, whether it's round or square, octagon shape, whatever it may be, I had to build my own table. And then I had to invite the people to the table that was going to make a difference. But let me tell you this, in that invite, oh, y'all stay with me. Hold on. Hold on, Titan. Tell them about the invite. Hold on. In that invite, I gave you the 1, 2, 3s, the ABCs. I told you that this is my table. I'm inviting you to this table, but there will be none of that. We will have healthy banter. We will start on time, right? We will make sure that we're for the community, but I don't need all of that. And if that's what you're about, and y'all know I vet my people, I'm not going to offer you something. I'm not going to offer you a seat at the table, and this is what you do, and this is how you do it. No. If you are coming to my table, if I invite you, you have done something, right, that I deem that is worthy of you just coming and being a part of this, right? And you can say what you want to say, Titan. What you mean you deem it worthy? In this world that we live in, y'all, everybody wants to be an advocate. But a lot of us don't know how to advocate for ourselves. A lot of us don't know how to advocate. I want to say it one more time. A lot of us don't know how to advocate for ourselves. So how are you going to advocate for the community? How are you going to tell the community what they should be, how they should do? How you going to build infrastructure in the community and you don't even know how to advocate for yourself? You can't even sit down and not bicker back and forth. It's always chaos and destruction. And y'all, I am not that. Anybody that knows me will tell you the moment you start flipping, now I will reach out and I'll try to grab you, right? I'll try to grab you by the shirt. Y'all see the two fingers? Wait, hold on. Y'all see the two fingers? I will try to grab you by the shirt and reel you in because I feel like you need to be a part of this. But if you yank away from me, you on your own. You on your own. You on your own. A lot of times people don't get it. A lot of times people don't get it. I was invited to the wrong table. And I'm sitting here saying to myself, this is what I'm trying to be a part of? And y'all, we know it in our communities, especially in my LGBTQIA plus community, wherever you land on the spectrum of it's hard already to do these things. Y'all, what if I would have just left and never returned from that? We are responsible. We are responsible. Some of y'all have been to my events. Some of y'all have been to my advocacy things that I do. And you know I'm always making sure I curate spaces and places, right? That's what I do, safe and brave. I curate them. They are trauma informed. So just imagine me coming to you because you're community. And in that moment, in that first meeting, I needed somebody to see me and understand me. And that's what I got at the first meeting. And to be honest, I don't want nothing else to do with community because you've let me down. And I know we can't save everybody. I know we can't be Captain Saver. I know we can't do that. But this is what I'm saying. Simple things. My Titan Capri experience is simple. I want you to have an experience. I want you to understand that you are human and it's okay. If you fall down, if you got to dust yourself off and try again, if I got to meet you and I got to say, hey, let's go grab something to eat and let's just have a conversation. Whatever it may be that I need to do to help you get to where you need to be, I'm in with it. You with me? But y'all, if you are going to have a table, and here's the thing, you all may be sitting at it. Whoa, hold on. Let me read some of these comments before I say this, because I want to say this and then we're gonna get out of here. I'm hot. I'm sitting here like, woof. Okay. Cookie said, blessed to have you, blessed to have been at your table. R2A, okay, come on. You said claw feet or nah. Okay, that part. Look, brick out some claw feet or nah. Okay. Cookie said, I was told over the phone. Okay. Me and Cookie had that conversation, baby. Yes, indeed. You had to be at that shaky table in order to know to be the table. Indeed. With big shoes on. Okay. Look, okay. Okay, say kick it all with big shoes on. That part. Pumpkin said, nah, grab him by the ear like Mama Hen. Okay. Zilna said, true, Pumpkin. I hold everyone accountable and expect people to do the same for me. You're right, Pumpkin. Zilna said, oh, you better behave at Titan's table. That part. Zilna said, you fixing to handle it. I said, come on. And then Zilna said, bring it. Titan said, Pumpkin said, Titan, bring in the potluck. Come on now. That's it. That's it. And then you know what I want to say to you all, because I think that that's important, right? I curate spaces and places that are brave and safe. So when I invite you to the table, I have everything already laid out and the fixes. You with me? I've already let you know what it's going to be. Oh, we're not doing that. Oh, we shutting that down. Oh, we not, no, 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 no. You know what I'm saying? And so in this today, y'all, what I want you to do, some of you may be sitting at table right now. Hold on. Let me take these off for a second. Hold on. Hold on. I don't know. I just feel like I want to sip one more time. Hold on. Y'all grab y'all books of Titan and y'all turn to page 42. Y'all with me? Y'all turn to page 42, right? Some of you are already sitting at a table. And the table ain't doing you no good. The table ain't for you. The table ain't for the community. Some of you are sitting at the table because it looks good and it's pretty, but the food is bad. Some of you are sitting at a table because you feel that if I'm at this table, then I'm for community. I want you to do this. I want you to think about your own table. What does your table look like? Where does your table come from? How many people sit at your table? But before you do all of that, I want you to sit at your own table. You get your table and you sit at it. And you understand what that table means to you. Because it ain't going to mean crap for the community if it don't mean nothing to you. And your table can be this small. And your table can be this big. Whatever your table size is. You feel me? Whatever the meal is that's on the table. However your chairs look that surrounds the table, you build it. It's yours. I was invited to the wrong table so I could understand what a real table looks like. I was invited to the wrong table so I could build my table to withstand all of that. I was invited to the wrong table so that I could understand that Titan was a table himself. Y'all, we out here advocating and we're doing for the community, and I'm not going to knock anybody for that. But be careful that you have sat at a table that was not built for you. You have sat at a table that you can't even understand the menu because the menu is in a foreign language. You have sat at a table where they serving all this exotic food and all you want is a hamburger. You have sat at this table where you got 15 forks and 55 spoons and you don't know which one to use for your salad. I got y'all. Somebody gonna catch that in the parking lot. You sat at a table because it looks good, because somebody told you that you need to be at this table. You sat at this table, the menu is in a foreign language, and you got 5 forks and 55 spoons, and you don't know what you're doing. You don't know whether to go from the right or the left. But you at this table. But you're doing yourself a disservice, because I want to say this and I want to say it loud. You are community. So anytime Titan does anything for the community, I'm doing it for myself first because I am community as well. I represent community because I am community. So that's how I do it for the community, period. I was invited to the wrong table. But I'm glad that I was invited to the wrong table because it showed me what a right table looks like. It showed me what a good table looks like. It shows me what a community table looks like. You with me? Now, I don't know who that was for this morning, right? Whoever you are, it was for you, but it also was for me, because I'm going to say whoever you are right here, it's for you, but it's also for me, because that's the way that it is, right? I had to go and do. I couldn't do it like everybody else. I couldn't sit in the chaos and destruction. I had to go and build my own. And then, y'all, once you build it, they will come. But I want you to do this, though. Protect your peace at all costs. Everybody can't sit at your table. And I'm going to say this here. Y'all, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Come here. Y'all here? Y'all here? Everybody can't sit at your table. There's some people sitting around you right now at your table that's plotting your demise. And you need to let them go. There's somebody sitting right now waiting for you to fall. Because you built your table. You built your table and your table is outshining theirs. I believe that we all have space. We all can do it. That's what I believe. But what I know, some of y'all not going to like that. I can't take you with me. Your seat is no longer available at my table. And y'all, that's the harsh reality. That is the harsh reality right there. Okay, Brickhouse Tower. Yeah, Lord. I'm so grateful for you and HEB. Come on, Heb. Come on, Heb. We need to take another Heb trip. It's been a while. We ain't took one in a while, okay? Okay, Cookie said, blessed to be at your table, okay? Scott said, and for some, it can be a painful transition within self. Indeed. Y'all, because this is what I want to say, right? I don't have any qualms against this individual, right? That invited me to this table. Carol, I called her Carol, invited me to this table. But what I do have is that I had to make it clear to Carol that that was not my ministry. That was not it. And for a moment, Carol didn't talk to me for a little bit. But I had to be clear about that. I wasn't going to sit up here and run and not answer her calls or not talk to her because I'm grown. Like, I ain't got time to play hide and seek with nobody. I said, Carol, I would like for us to have a conversation. Can we meet for a dinner and a drink? Or can we meet, over food or something like that? And we did. And we talked. And I told Carol, I thank her for that. But I told Carol, that's not my ministry. I told Carol what I witnessed, what I wrote down in my journal. And I told her, thank you, but I cannot. I cannot. And Carol said to me in that moment, because she took it personally, she said, I did all of this for you, and then you're going to do this here? And I said, in my mind, Titan said, don't say nothing else. Let Carol have this moment. Because Carol feels that I duped her, right? I never duped her. I said that I would see what this is about. But I'm not going to sit here and mince words. Y'all remember what I told y'all? Those days are gone. I'm not going to sit here and make excuses. I'm too old. I'm too grown. I'm too black. I'm too gay. I'm too HIV. No. I'm protecting my peace at all costs. Because, y'all, we never know what somebody is going through traumatically. We never know if somebody is on the healing journey. We never know what's going on with people. And then so to subject them to something else, you don't know. Somebody said triggers earlier. You don't know what can activate me to want to start flipping furniture. You know what I mean? Rearranging furniture. You just never know. So I don't want that. And so when I do my Titan Capri experience, I curate spaces and places that are brave and safe. I make sure that I cover everything that I can in that, right? But the main thing is that I'm honest with you about where I'm at and what I'm doing. I'm honest with you about those things. I was invited to the wrong table for all the right reasons. I was invited to the wrong table for all the right reasons. That part. That part. A lot of times, y'all, I come on here and people say, Titan, you just always beating a dead horse. You just always preaching and doing things. And y'all, again, I say that something is missing. We have taken the human aspect out of life. We have taken the human aspect out of just being who you are. I am not a number. I am not a robot. I have feelings. I understand. But let me say something to you. In order for me to love it, to have passion for it, I must understand what it means to me. And y'all, I advocate because I don't want anybody else on my watch to go through what I went through if I can help it. And I can't save everybody. I know that. But if I'm over here in my little space and part of the world, and I'm advocating at a frequency, at a vibe that only I have, then that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. The reason I brought this up is because I saw Carol about a week ago. And Carol said, well, you everywhere. Everybody, your name is on everybody's lips. Everybody's talking about you and that and stuff like that. And, I just really, I kind of chuckle a little bit sometimes because I think I'm the one that got you started. And I looked at Carol. And you know what I said? I said, you know what, Carol? Thank you. Thank you. Y'all, it's not for me to argue. I know who I am. I know what I do. I'm not going to argue with that. If Carol want to be delusional, she can be delusional. That's on her. That's on her. But what I told her was, this is self-built. Thank you, but this is self-built. Right? If we want to be technical, you did introduce me. We can be technical. Not a problem. It doesn't take away from where I'm at. Because my purpose is clear. My journey is clear. So I said, it was nice seeing you, Carol. I hope all is well. Take care. Say hello to the family for me. And then we'll see each other in passing. I don't have to be rude and nasty. I was invited to the wrong table for all the right reasons. Okay? Brickhouse said, not my monkey, not my show. And that part. I ain't got to worry about that. What? What? Scott said, Titan, I would also add that most folks don't strive to be better human beings than yesterday. And indeed, Sky, indeed, we have come to a point in our lives, and this is not everybody, right? Some people believe that I've done all I needed to do, right? That I've done all that I need to do. And I say to you all, I was invited to the wrong table for all the right reasons. Now, Carol didn't know that I was invited to the wrong table for all the right reasons. You feel me? But y'all, I'm telling you, when you are on your journey, when you are doing what you do, sometimes you got to understand what your power is. Y'all know I talk about the 3 Ps all the time. You got to understand what your power is. But you got to understand that you will be in positions. There's a lesson to be learned. You need to have the assignment. I know what my assignment is because I'm in position. I know what my assignment is. But I'm on purpose. And the purpose is for me to be me. You with me? And everything else will come. Y'all follow me on that? So I was invited to the wrong table for all the right reasons. I might not have known it then, but a couple of years later, here comes Titan Capri. And I'm just a marching. And I'm marching. And I'm showing up. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. And I'm letting you know that I'm here. And I'm letting you know what I got going on. Then here comes the Titan Capri experience. And then I'm curating spaces and doing things. I'm linking people into care. I'm being a peer navigator. I'm being a champion. I'm being a community leader. All of these things, right? But I had to build my table. So I was invited to the wrong table so that I could build my table. And you can say it's right, you can say it's wrong, you can say it's indifferent, and all of those things, whatever you feel. But I want you to know. I want you to know. I stood by because I thought I had to make sure that I stayed at these tables and these spaces and places because I needed to be in the moment, you know. But after someone told me that was wrong, after somebody else said, oh, we're Titan, they're not going to go for that. Oh, we're Titan, you shouldn't do that. Oh, we're Titan, that's not the way that we do things. Oh, we're Titan. And people just kept coming. And I kept saying, okay, Lord, so am I doing something wrong? That's when I realized I was building the table and the table was right. And so I kept bumping into people because my table was getting bigger. I kept bumping into people because I was building my table. I was making it different. I wanted to have a different color. I wanted to have cushioned seats. I wanted to be long enough for a spread and be able to take the middle out and make it shorter if I needed to, or make it longer by putting the middle back in. I had to do all of that, but I didn't understand that I was bumping people on my way into. You see what I'm saying? I ain't understand that I was bumping people. And people was telling me, oh, we're Titan, that's wrong. Oh, we're Titan, nobody's ever gonna go for that. Titan, you taking too long. And I was like, boom, 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 boom. I was bumping because I was building my table. And my table was bumping against the people and letting them know what? And I told them, and a couple of times, y'all, we talked about it on here. People have said, oh, we're Titan, da, da, da. No. That is not my ministry. That is not what I do. That is not what I do. If you're going to speak on my name, then you speak exactly what it is. I am a Black gay man who is HIV positive. I am thriving this year, 20 years in my diagnosis, right? I am an advocate. I'm a veteran. I'm a father. I'm all of these things. So you can't stick me in a box and say, oh, well, this is this. But the reality of it is that you know me. If you know me, you know me. But you also know that my cutoff game is strong. I ain't got time for it. I'm going to protect my peace. I'm going to make sure that I'm doing what I need to do. And y'all, you're going to have to weed them out. But I want you to pick that table back up. You are building your table. I want you to pick that table back up and continue building. I want you to think about what you're building it for, who you're building it for, and it should be for you. Think about the reinforcement. I may be a little heavier than others. I'm 6'1" and 285. I'm a little heavier than the next person. So I can't take the little rinky-dinky seat. I need me a nice cushion seat, preferably something that rolls, because every now and then I may want to roll around, right? I may want to sit up and down. I may want to recline back. Let me see. I may want to recline back like this or come back up like this. Who knows? I may want to be able to turn around at my table. I got to be able to build the table for me. And then once I build it for me, it will be for the community, because I am community. Catch it. Catch it. Brickhouse said, and that's what God didn't want, for anyone to get the glory. But okay, Carol. Okay, Carol. Yes, indeed. Cookie said, be the table. Yes, indeed. Scott said, it can be a present to most, but it is wise not to strive to be a present. Indeed. Indeed. Good morning to you. In addition, compassion and empathy is humanistic, but colonialism is apathetic. Indeed. Pumpkin said, gotta head out. Love you, gang, gang. Stay strong and always be positive, Keith. Thank you so much, Pumpkin. I appreciate you on that. Yes, indeed, y'all. Yes, indeed. Thank y'all so much. Let's see here. Brickhouse says, yep, that's the Titan Capri experience. Get some and move on. Indeed, that's what we do. I sat at the table because I thought I needed them and their clout. God said otherwise. Baby, let me tell you. Ooh, Brickhouse. I sat at a couple of tables because I thought I needed that. In order for me to get to where I was trying to go, I sat at those tables and I took all of it because I felt that's what I needed. But God said otherwise, and you're right about that. Okay, look. Baby, look, let me tell you. All right, y'all. So it's about that time. I'm about to get out of here, but I just want to say this to you. I was invited to the wrong table, right? But it wasn't for the wrong reasons. I want you to build your table. Get your table. Once you've identified what your table looks like, once you've built it, boom. Then you can go ahead on. But this is what I want you to do, though. Y'all stay with me. Once you build this table, take it for a test drive. See how sturdy it is, how many people it sits, right? What color is it? What it does, you know what I mean? Does it have stains on it? What like you need to take it for a test drive before you go out for community and take it. If you can sit at this table and you can woo-saw and you can be okay because it's understanding, it's there for you, it's all of those things, then you're ready. But if you sit at that table and there's still issue, problems, concerns, don't take that table to the community. Don't take it to yourself. Figure out what's wrong. Take it for a test drive. When you do, take it for a test drive. But take it for a test drive with people that are going to be honest with you. And then you go back to the drawing board if you need to. Y'all heard what I said. I'm a little heavy. So I need some sturdy seats. I'm going to plan for it. Okay? So, y'all, this is so funny. So somebody said, now hang on, Whoopi, shouldn't you be at the View Studio? You know what? I can be in multiple places at multiple times. Thank you so much for that. Whoopi is an EGOT, baby. Whoopi is an icon, a legend. If that's what you think I am, I should be at the View, then hey, that's it. Indeed, y'all know we don't care. We don't care. All right, y'all. So look, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. This is what I want y'all to do, right? Today, I want you to take a moment and I want you to just be where you are in this moment, okay? Y'all with me? So I want to do this. I haven't done this in a while, and I want to do this today before I get out of here. I want you to take your hands, your arms, right? If you can do it physically, that's good. If you can't do it physically, do it mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And I want you to take these hands and these arms, and I want you to wrap them around you, right? I want you to wrap them around you and hold yourself real tight. Hey, D. D said, I love your glasses. You are so beautiful. Thank you so much, D. I appreciate you. And what I want you to do is I want you to wrap these arms around you and hug yourself, right? Hug yourself real tight. Hug yourself real tight. Hold on. And then I want you to put your name where my name is, right? I want you to put your name where my name is. And I want you to say these words. Titan, I love you right where you're at in this moment. You will have other moments, but you will not have this moment, okay? Titan, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Put your name where my name is. Titan, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Flaws and all. Y'all, I believe that there is a constant in this world, and it's love. but I believe we need more of self-love, right? We need to love ourselves right where we're at in the moment because we are worthy. We are a blessing. We are deemed children of the Most High. We are here. So I don't want anybody to ever think that you're not loved. So if nobody told you today, nobody told you yesterday, nobody told you last month, last year, last week, whatever, I'm telling you today that I love you right where you're at in this moment. Now hug yourself real tight. Y'all know how the kids hug you. You know, they hug you. You know how kids make that kids to do that, they just be so extra. Ooh, hug yourself just like that. And take a moment. And take a moment. I love you right where you're at in this moment. Flaws and all. Y'all with me? All right, y'all. I haven't done it in a while. Let me go ahead on and do it. Y'all hugged yourself? All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Okay, Scott, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Cookie, I love you right where you're at in this moment. D, I love you right where you're at in this moment. User that said the whoopee thing, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Maya, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Hey, cousin, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Two Feather, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Pumpkin, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Zilna, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Brick House, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Let's see. Who else did I have? I had 504 Girl, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Miss Gwen, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Willie, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Tina, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Paula, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Daryl, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Let's see who else that we have. There's so many comments. Hold on, y'all. Sketch, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Essay, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Teeter, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Lavender, I love you right where you're at in this moment. As Kate sees it, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Wilhelmina, I love you right where you're at in this moment. The King, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Italian Beauty, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Let's see. Miss Nene, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Tony, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Madison, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Keisha, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Lisa, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Lisa King, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Black, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Vicarious, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Dee Dee, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Lillian, I love you right where you're at in this moment. I'm even going to say, Carol, I love you right where you're at in this moment because we talked about you today. I love you right where you're at in this moment. Yours, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Keeks, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Lucy Lou, I love you right where you're at in this moment. DJ Tony Powell, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Let's see. I said Tony. Okay, I'm trying to go all the way back up, y'all. I'm trying to go all the way back up. Denise, I love you right where you're at in this moment. And let's see who else did I have. Okay. Oliver, I love you right where you're at in this moment. BB, I love you right where you're at in this moment. And I think that's everybody. PJ, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Said hello from Washington State. Hello, good morning. Welcome in, PJ. Hope you all come back. Look, y'all, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Flaws and all. We don't need to worry about what's in the past, what's in the future. But right now in this moment, I want you to love yourself right where you're at because you are blessed and you are worthy and you deserve to be here. All right, y'all. Peace and blessing. Now, remember, I was invited to the wrong table, but for all the right reasons. So every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time is Titan in the morning. Y'all come see me. Y'all come do that. Hey, Kwee, I see you over there. Y'all come check me out. Every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time is Titan in the morning. I love y'all, love y'all, love y'all. So before we get out of here, let's do it one last time. TikTok, y'all, tippity tap, tap, tap the middle of that screen. Let me know that y'all are in. I got a goal of 100 donuts. If y'all can give me a couple of donuts over there. If not, click on the TikTok shop and go on over and get you a nice old Titan in the morning mug, a Titan in the morning t-shirt. I got socks, tote bag, candles, all that stuff over there. Keep tippity tap tapping. YouTube, Facebook, Insta, Podbean, X, right? I need y'all to show me some thumbs up, show me some hearts, show me some love, like, follow, and share. Hey, PJ. PJ said, I love the earrings. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Y'all come on through. Come through. Yes, I'm Titan Capri on all social media. All you got to do is Google me. Google me. Yes, indeed. Okay. Cookie said, love you and have a great day. You do the same, Cookie. Love you more. Have a great day. Y'all come in. Y'all be good. I like that today. Well, y'all was crunk today. Y'all was crunk. Y'all had me feeling good. I'm feeling good from my head to my shoes. Indeed. Yes. So this is my Titan in the Morning mug, right? I have got a couple of other mugs over there, so you can go on over there and do what you need to do. And then also I have socks, I have t-shirts, I have tote bags, I have candles. I'm gonna show you the candles. I have candles, right? All of this is on my TikTok shop. But for those of you who are not on TikTok, or you cannot get onto TikTok, right? To do that, I'm going to put it down in the comments before I get out of here, the link, and you can go on over to my shop and get you an item over there. There are a couple of more items over there. Do that. If you want to show me, give me a love offering, I appreciate it, whatever it is that you want to do. So thank you all so much. All right, and I am out of here. Love you too. Love you too. Thank you all. Thank you all so much. Thank you. Thank you. Look, I'm just trying to do what I do. I'm just trying to be a part of this world and show love and give love and be love and all of that good stuff. Authentically, truthfully. Okay? Yes. So, okay, one more time. So, yes, I do have a TikTok shop. So if you're on TikTok, all you got to do is go to TikTok shop and you can get any of my merch and anything like that. YouTube, Facebook, Insta, Podbean, X. All you got to do is click the link right there, and you should be able to go ahead and go over and grab you a little something. Now, this is what I want to ask of you all. If you grab something, right? Look, I'm going to speak it into existence. If and when you grab something, if you want to just send me a picture that you grabbed it, send a picture of it, or send a picture with you in it, you know, you grabbing it, you got you a mug and you want to take a picture like this, or you just want to take a picture with the mug, you know, whatever it is that you want to do, I'm asking for consent, and if you would send me a picture, that would be awesome. But if you just want to let me know that you got something from the shop, then I'd love that as well. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you all so much. Until next time, y'all be good. Y'all be gravy. All right, y'all. Look, we out of here. Anything else before I'm gone? Okay. All right. We out of here.